see the GT Sport rain video? That was crazy. That
No.
that video of the rain, it's like they took the rain from GT4 or something. People were like, "Wait, hold on a minute," and it's like little like arcade.
It's so sad that they dismantled Evolution Studios.
Because you got to see it. You think I'm joking.
Evolution Studios could have had
Like,
another racing game
crazy.
by now.
It's only
You
you
know?
only can get it in an event for it. Okay, you can only play with the rain in an event, but like people look at the comments.
Isn't it sad though that Evolution Studios could have made another game by now?
Yeah, but they wouldn't. It wouldn't have been that great.
It wouldn't have been awesome, but it would
wouldn't
have been better
that-
than Sport.
And plus, it was not a great game.
Instead of
They didn't-
dismantling
they didn't
Evolution,
match
they should have merged them with Polyphony.
I know, but they didn't match their over what they said on the stage and how their
Well,
goal
of course
was.
not. But how many Sony games do match what they say on the stage?
Well, the ones that don't say on the stage, like the ones that people don't talk about.
Killzone didn't match. They promised 1080p. The multiplayer wasn't 1080p.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you, the vision of the game, like, that's what really did it. If you don't get the vision right, you're not going to stay around, you know. And then it came out.
Order 1886.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Drive Club, I think, GT Sport is following on after Drive Club. Actually, if you think about it, originally Drive Club, well, it has more cars, right? But instead of Drive Club having like this deep, you know, career mode or something, it was
Club
all
had an
about
excuse.
online.
It was from
online. Too,
yeah. Drive Club had an excuse. It was a brand new franchise.
Yeah.
It was being made really high quality and good looking. It had an excuse for not having a shit ton of cars or upgrading, because it wasn't an established franchise with those kinds of features. And Sport is just like, it's an established franchise. It's a franchise known for having tons of cars, upgrading, and all kinds of stuff. And it's not there. It just doesn't exist.
I don't know. It was just weird. I think
really sad what's happening to Forza 7 too.
Drive Club's only excuse is the weather. After that, there's nothing. Like
what's happening to Forza 7 sucks too.
It's the cars, though, right? GT Sport has more cars than Drive Club, so they can say that, you know. So
what's happening to Forza sucks too, though.
What?
Because like all these sites, like you got people like Jim Sterling and stuff making it sound like the loot boxes are terrible.
Oh, I talked about that.
You need to pay to win.
Yeah, I was laughing. I was like, now we get
as if there's pay to win in Forza or something like that.
It's no pay to win in Forza. Okay.
No, there's absolutely. It makes no sense because every car, you're always gonna, especially. Okay, I'll put it this way, Eric. I'm like level 16 in the game. Like I think that's my car collector level or whatever, you know. I've probably gone out of my way to buy like 20 cars in the game. You know how many cars I own?
How many?
Over 200.
Oh, damn. Wow.
And I've probably reached 1 million credits like 8 times now. Like it is so easy to make money if you just play the game and use the mod card. You get it.
I think with what happened was this: people like you have to understand the journalists, like they're sitting there and they're watching. There's 3 big games coming out, and they're like, "Wait, these games all got loot boxes." You know, that's what happened. They're like, "These games all got loot boxes. We got to talk about it." You know, that was what happened. And then Forza was obviously the first target.
I think that's giving them too much credit because that makes them sound as if they
took the score to 7. I think that's what happened. They did the same thing for.
That makes it sound like they're trying to be fair and balanced to all the games.
I think that they were trying. I didn't think they were like, okay, we're just going to attack Forza. No, I think what happened was they saw multiple games with loot boxes, and they were like,
yeah, but there's been games with loot boxes for a while now. It's not like it just started this year.
Yeah, but it's just a hot
Halo 5, Gears of War, Overwatch, Counter-Strike. I mean,
you heard what Open Critic said, right? Open Critic said, yeah, we're going to change this up, you know, with the review or whatever, you know, with loot box. That was crazy. I didn't even think that was going to happen. A big, you know, review site, basically. What happened was,
no one cares about Open Critic anyway, so.
You don't go there?
No.
What?
Honestly, I don't care about Metacritic either.
Metacritic is awesome.
No, Metacritic sucks. Like, they're allowing, now Metacritic's allowing random websites just to have reviews.
Yeah, but still, that's good because a lot of the websites for
yeah, but the problem is
burn them off. Like if you mess up or something, I don't know what happens. They just take them out. And if you look at like the scores make sense. Like you look at GT, we just saw Gran Turismo Sport, right? It's at a 75. It's crazy. That's not a surprise. That's kind of where.
Deserves lower.
Yeah, but that's about where you expect anybody would expect.
I would. That
A
game's like a 50.
75. Yeah.
All right.
And
let
the
me
only
see.
reason.
Hey, y'all shut the fuck up real quick.
Okay.
Will, are you here?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh my gosh, Will just snuck in here.
Like a ninja.
Damn.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Will?
Chilling.
Steph, are you back or are you still eating?
He's must
He's
be
still
eating.
grubbing.
The only reason I say that game's a 50 is because it's $60.
I wouldn't say it's a 50. Let's not go.
It's $60.
It
though,
is $60.
man.
It is
That's
$60.
expensive for what it offers.
Well, yeah, because you compare it to Forza, it's like what?
Well, you compare it to GT Sport or Project Cars.
I found that
Even
recently,
Project Cars 2 offers a
GT6,
crap ton more value.
They didn't have the track editor in that game. I forgot it's not in GT Sport, which is crazy.
I'm waiting for them to shut down the servers of GT6.
Then they'll do that soon, so they can move on.
So they can force people over to GT Sport.
Yeah, I just saw a tweet. Somebody was like, I think the online was down or something, and they're like, oh man. So I'm like, yeah, man, it sucks when it's like based on the online, you can't really do much. You
Oh
can
yeah,
only
You
do
can't
so
even
much.
save your fucking game.
Yeah, it's
I'm
ridiculous.
trying to remember, but someone on GT
That's funny.
Planet was saying
Wow.
that if you're in the middle of a series and you don't get to finish the series and you somehow lose, you somehow go offline just for a second,
You lose all progress.
all your progress, all of it.
Yeah, they gotta fix that. That's crazy.
I don't understand why that game's online only.
Yeah, it has a paltry offline component,
They
which
said
is the
that-
licenses.
you know what?
but, yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Sorry.
No, go ahead. It's all right.
No, I was saying, like, did you guys know that there are no car vibrations in GT Sport? Does anybody know that? So when you go over like the road and stuff, you don't get that effect in the game. So that was a surprise because it's been there in GT5 and GT6. And the only way I found that out was because everybody was getting mad on N4G, and I read the comment. I was like, "Oh snap, he's right," because he shows like back with the video and the features. I was like, "Wow, that's crazy! It's not there. They don't have the suspension effects,
Mhm.
the effects on acceleration and braking. That's crazy. I did not know that. So I don't know if somebody was going to say like GT Sport's not a bad game, okay, but it seems like they playing a long game.
It's an overpriced game. It's a.
It may be an overpriced game.
No,
They should have
it
did
is an overpriced game for what you're getting. Like, it's
PS,
not
maybe a
worth
PS
$60.
Plus, Drive Club thing. You know,
It's a good
Yeah.
$40 game, not a $60 game.
Yeah.
I was stunned by like you don't know about this stuff. You gotta look for it. You know, they're not gonna tell you. Yeah, we don't have this in our game. You know, they're
The
not gonna
thing
say that.
I hate is that Kaz is straight up lying about it.
Why
Like
is he lying?
Kaz came out and said that he did an interview where he said that he claims that only 15% of the content will be oriented around online competition.
Really?
The entire game, pretty
Oh,
much,
I see what you mean.
is
Yeah,
around
it's-
online competition.
Yeah, there's no career mode. That was the big problem. Yeah.
And the problem is they said it because they features, as in Scape is a feature, and like, oh, you can access these features offline, even if they really don't mean or do anything.
I think
And it's
they're going to improve on the game, but the game is like it's not in beta right now, but it's like
Or
a game.
here's another one. He said nothing has been dropped. Things have only been added.
Yeah, they're thinking about long term where it's not a prologue, right? It's more than that. But
No,
as
no,
time
it's a
goes on,
prologue.
they're gonna add
It's-
DLC
it-
and stuff, you know. like that.
Truthfully, it's a prologue.
Yeah, I mean, they could add more cars down the line, maybe
Oh,
more tracks. Yeah, I mean, they can integrate a whole
No, there's-
career mode if they want to.
There's nothing wrong with it being a service game, because I've talked about Forza doing that before.
Yeah.
The only problem is when I've said that about Forza, I mentioned the base game being free, or at least
Yeah.
$20, $30, not
Yeah.
a $60 game.
That's why I said I would never want Forza to do that. Like I'm being dead serious. I would never want we wouldn't be able to get.
Well, they did it
like-
with Apex.
Yeah, Apex,
Apex
right,
was
yeah.
free.
Yeah, Apex was different though. That's fine.
Apex was free, and then you could buy car packs.
Yeah, I don't think they
I'm
need
gonna
to do that.
cut y'all off now because I want to actually
You
get
just
this
start it.
Yeah. Steph, are you back yet, or are you still eating?
Nope.
He's gone.
Is he not even in Skype? Oh no.
I see him.
Still here.
Yes, see him on there.
We're just gonna get started anyway, and he can join, and whenever he gets back.
Yeah.
But I want to get the show started.
No problem.
Welcome to the Xbox Uncut Weekly Podcast.
Bungie, you ripped the money out of your fans' hands and burned it in front of their faces with that piece of shit known as Beth.
I want to be hyped.
Vern, how you doing?
And Tim and Steve are sucking it out of me.
It was a pretty good podcast. I'd say 3 out of 5.
South Park's a fractured but whole. Horizon
Wait a
Zero
second.
Dawn.
We gotta enjoy that title first.
It's so good in the end. Your accent too. Fractured but whole.
Fractured but
I don't sound like that.
Who the fuck is Master Chief?
Exclusives happen. Third-party money has happened. I don't give a shit.
Killtacular.
Yeah, that was on Xbox, and the only way as a PlayStation fan that you can be happy about that is because you're happy that Xbox fans don't get to play it.
I finally finished Ori, which took me 36 hours, 1,338
Like Forza they don't program in 0 to 60 numbers. They don't program in how tight a car can turn, how much traction a car has. They don't do any of that. But what they do is they put these statistics into their physics engine and they let their physics engine work it out for itself.
If you don't want to buy it because there's a woman in the game or on the cover, you can suck it.
You know how many times I've argued with people and they're like, Persona 5! It's like it's the same shit all the time. It's like I don't know.
You came to reality and you were like, take the L!
You know, exactly. Sony's gonna have more delays. It's just it's a pattern all gen.
Well, I played Minecraft Story Mode, and if you don't like it, then fuck you.
You can write into the show at letters@xboxuncut.com. And now, your host, Dustin.
Welcome to Xbox Uncut, episode 201. We're back for another week. I think this is 2 weeks in a row, guys. I think this is what's called consecutive weeks. If we get 3 weeks, it'll be like a winning streak. It'll be amazing. We're gonna keep trying though. Let's see. We got Jason on the show this week. What's up, Jason?
What's up?
We have the wonderful Eric back on the show. Hey, Eric. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up?
Bojangles?
What's up? I'm here.
Oh, Mr. Bojangles is staff. He is here, but I don't know if he's talking yet. He might still be grubbing.
He's doing his Eric impression.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, and then we have the wonderful Will. Welcome to the show, Will.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being on the not the TV show, the show this week. We're gonna make this
Right, we're live on Channel 4.
Oh,
Look us up.
We're on the best channel.
We're right after Jesus and Friends.
We're on YouTube.
Yeah, okay.
You think
We're
I'm
on
kidding
South
there?
Park, apparently.
It's true. And Jesus is my friend.
Yo, BFF. All right, well.
Jason's in rare form tonight.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
What? I don't know, but he is in rare form. So, let's see.
Host?
Well, I'm trying to do emails, and I didn't save the email. I'm really bad about this. Where is my email app so I can read off the email we got this week?
Oh, sweet.
So tell me what you've been up to, Eric. What have you been playing? While I find this.
Whoa, we're doing this.
I'm putting you on your spot.
You're nuts.
Put you on the
spot. Actually, you can
all,
shut up
this
now,
is all
figure
over
it
the
out.
place now.
I got it. I'm good.
Whoa, I
found
think
the
I
email.
need to do the host now.
We
What's
can't
going
hear
on?
you.
Wow.
What? You can't hear
That
me?
came out of nowhere.
Can't hear you.
That's because y'all took over me. People in the world can hear me. Just not you. Alright. Let's see. James writes in, says, actually, I've been trying to wrap my head around something. Maybe you guys can help. I have 2 Xboxes in the house. One is mine and the other is shared between my 3 kids. who also use mine, and I do the game sharing thing between the two. When Scorpio arrives, my kids will then have an extra Xbox to play on as well. They'll inherit my old one. This is the through... oh, man, I'm sorry. I keep getting people messaging me.
Stop messaging us, people.
I didn't turn off all these notifications.
We're trying to be professional.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is the worst start of the show.
That's why I'm tweeting that we're live.
Minutes
after we already started.
Well, I tweeted already.
That's fine.
Good. I'm a professional.
Alright, let's see. When Scorpio arrives, my kids will have an extra Xbox. Thing is, though, am I right in saying that if all I want to play together at the same time, all three, I would have to pay for another Xbox Live subscription and buy a third copy of their games? I still need game sharing for my gamer tag, the Scorpio one, to the Scorpio, what is it? So the eldest kid doesn't lose all his games. But the third Xbox needs to have its own account and game licenses. If that's correct, as long as I wasn't logged in on the Scorpio, could they log me in on either one of those two Xboxes and access their games? What's the best way around this? I hope I've explained this in a way that is decipherable. I'm confused as hell. Please don't, Microsoft, just do a family share thing for home networks. Or do they...
Microsoft was going to do family share, and everyone fucked it up.
Or do they, and I'm being dumb and I've missed it. Apparently, any help, advice? Thanks, James. Microsoft does not do any kind of family share as of right now. They've always hinted that they might continue to do it later, but they had never have. Maybe one day, we don't know. But as of right now, no.
It'd honestly
no
probably make publishers mad. That's probably why they haven't done it.
It's like a wink, wink. You know, like, yeah, we're gonna do it, but yeah, well, not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Welcome, Steph, to the show.
Hello.
That was the Bojangles, bro.
Winner, chicken dinner.
So, back to the question. So, yes, if your kids sign into your account and then they're playing on their account on the second Xbox, they will be able to use all your games on that Xbox as well. But you'll never be able to play on 3 separate Xboxes at the same time without having 2 copies of the game with, 2 codes. So what I would recommend is buying another Xbox One. Since you're buying 2 copies.
What I would recommend is padding the MPD numbers.
Pad
just
those
go ahead
MPD
and buying
numbers.
all the games. Pad those MPD numbers.
No, but that
too.
way all 4 could... Jay, shut the fuck up so I can
Yeah, I feel like he has kind of a unique situation. I think if you have 2 and 2X, like 4 altogether, I think you'd be in good shape because you could game share between the 2 accounts. You really only need 2 accounts, really, and then.
I mean, what I would say is, it does suck. There's nothing you can really do. There's no way. If you didn't play at the same time, then you could have your account logged in on one or the other console, and they could play the games. But you couldn't play at the same time that way. Like, you couldn't use your account if they were using your account to access the games on another Xbox. But
Jason, give me a second. So,
I would just say, look at the amount of money you've saved just by game sharing now, and I guess just bite the bullet and realize, I kind of saved a bunch of money already. So if you had to buy a few, extra copies of certain games, I know that sounds kind of bad, but it's like, you think about it, me and Dusty, we game shared this whole gen, and we own like 600 games. Just imagine the amount of money we've made, saved.
Yeah.
An mind-boggling amount of money.
There's also the option of streaming it, but it's dependent on the same accounts, I believe. So you can't really stream as a third option or anything like that. But
you're definitely gonna need another Xbox Live subscription, though, if you want all the accounts to have gold.
Yeah.
But I agree that having 4 Xboxes is the best way to maximize that. That way, if you do have to buy a second copy, you're at least getting 2 copies of the second copy. But...
Yeah, and you can still do couch co-op with, with the secondary one of each, console. So you still have that too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, I was just waiting for y'all to stop talking over me. I mean, am I good now?
All right.
Like, can I talk, or are you just gonna mute me by talking over me?
I'm just gonna talk over you.
Then you can host.
All right.
If you don't know any of the news, just let me.
You know, it really grinds my gears.
Let me finish the sentence because y'all start talking. So when you interrupt me, it just mutes me on your end, but everybody hears both of us talking at the same time. Okay.
Sorry, man.
All right. Now that I got that cleared out. Thanks, James, for writing us.
Yes, thank you, James.
Thank you.
Sorry, no easy solution to that one.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't help you be much more.
I was about to say, damn, we just... All right, we're still recording though, right? We're good?
Yeah, we're still recording. We're just disconnected from
oh, okay.
the server. What? Diesel said he used to write into Xbox letters at Xbox Uncut all the time, but we never read his letters. That's not true. I'd read your letters.
He wrote in. Maybe he spelled letter with 1 T.
He says he can't hear squat. Come on, Xbox Uncut crew. No, all the audio's going through. I mean, for some reason we're having issues connecting to this server, though. I'm not sure what's going on connection-wise.
Yeah, it says it's offline on the mixer, but let me refresh it.
Is he trolling? That he can't hear us?
No, like it's still acting up because it's bottoming out on my connection, according to this.
Gotcha.
I don't know why it's doing that, because I'm not even doing anything crazy with it. But this is not good radio. So what we're gonna do is just continue on. We might have to just post the audio later, or post the audio and not have a live event. Sadly.
All right.
I'm gonna try to keep streaming it, but if it doesn't, I'm sorry, guys. We'll have to figure out why it's sitting here acting up so much. All right, so let's get right into the news.
It's back up on Mixer.
Yeah. So
yeah, we're good.
We have Dead Space 2 dev says the game cost $20 million to make and sold millions, but failed commercially because pretty much the marketing killed any kind of budget it had between that and marketing and everything else.
Wait, how much did you say it was?
They spent $60 million to produce it, and then you figure
probably $60 million.
So why didn't they had to make their money? But so if it was $60 million and they sold $4 million and it wasn't enough, what's going on here? EA, come on now.
Yeah, it's a good point.
What's going on, EA? There's no way that you're gonna can a game just because it's sold. You know what? It's that EA 3. The third game is the combo breaker. The minute it gets there, you're dead. You know, like that's EA, man. They it's funny. EA are like the people think it's Activision. Like Activision, like crazy publishers. EA's over the, Activision like, look, I care about Call of Duty. Guess what? We're gonna milk Call to it out. Out. We're gonna get you with was it Overwatch right now too? We'll get you with Overwatch, those IPs, and you'll ride that to the sunset. EA be like, look, you come work for us, you get to like the third game, you're out of here. Bounce. It's crazy.
So this was for Dead Space 2, right? You said?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's weird. I mean, I'm wondering how one did at least, because that'd be an interesting thing to see. Because if one did well, I'm sure that's why they greenlighted the sequel.
How did they make it to 3 then? You see, that's the question. See, EA is just EA is just crazy. They'd be like, well, yeah, we wanted this to sell.